Alright, now we're talking. Now we're getting a little bit more advanced. So, this is going to be my advanced program. But imagine this. Imagine if you can persuade people in the subconscious level. Imagine you can understand when people are trying to persuade you. How I'm actually making this video is a little bit ironic, but trust me, by what I'm about to teach you, what I'm about to share with you, literally has the potential for you to persuade, you to understand when being persuaded, you to understand your subconscious, you to see the behind the scenes of what's going on. Okay? So what I have to offer you right now is the cognitive biases. These are the subconscious biases in our brain that cause human misjudgment. Okay? These biases are so powerful. I'm talking the people who know this stuff, which is extremely rare. 1% of the population knows this, but the people that know that this stuff, extremely powerful. These biases cause human misjudgment. Okay, billionaire Charlie Munger, he has in his book, Poor Charlie's Almanac. He touches up on these biases, and remember, the mind is like a iceberg. Our consciousness represents the tip, what we see, but a majority of the iceberg is underwater, what we don't see. And these cognitive biases are deep in our subconscious. We don't even know that we have these biases. And you have the opportunity to know something that 1% of the world knows. Once you know this stuff, you will understand that how unaware of society is, how they're being made this sucker at all times. Just imagine how and I'm making this program not for everyone. I'm not targeting everyone. I don't have it. I'm not boasting it out there. This is for the people that are really one step ahead. They want to go next level. Okay? Because this is not really meant for everyday people. This is not meant for someone who's just passing through the era of time, that ambition. You gotta be. When you put your shoes on and when you go through this program, you're gonna go. It's like going through a portal that you're like this thing is crazy. It's awareness to a whole new level. Okay, so you're gonna have to be very diligent on what's being said throughout this program, because it's a very powerful system. Imagine if you can persuade all the time and get your message across. Imagine if you can stop being persuaded by your own brain. Because remember, all of our actions happen within our own brain, and therefore aware of how our brain thinks, we can stop it, we can halt it, we can be like, you know what? Stop it, brain. I know what you're doing. I'm not going to be the sucker. I'm not going to succumb to you. You're not the master of me. I'm the master of you. And these biases are the reason there's so much obesity, there's so much sadness, there's so much anger, there's so much ego, there's so much problems in the world. This lack of awareness on these cognitive biases. But this system is too powerful. I just can't throw it out at anyone and tell them, here. I've been telling people in person, you guys, this is what the cognitive bias is. And there's two types of people in the world. People that, there's three. There's people that are flat out not going to care. There's people that are going to pretend to care. And there's people that are really going to care. And I've had all those types of people. The first two are annoying. But when you find the people that really care, especially in these cognitive biases, I told my business partners these biases, and they became obsessed. They have them in their whiteboard in the room. They have them in flashcards when we're going out or we're somewhere. Like, hey Tim, is this cognitive bias happening right now? I'm like, yes. They're obsessed. So am I. Wherever I go, if I go to a grocery store, if I listen to someone talk, if I communicate with someone, if I hear a commercial, if I see a TV ad, if I see a Facebook ad, I see these cognitive biases. Okay, because remember, human misjudgment. And there's so much noise. There's so much noise in this world that there's a blizzard of information. They say that we see an average of 3,000 plus ads a single day. Right? Think about that. All that information going inside your head. See it this way. The brain has a bouncer. The brain has a bouncer, the security guard, and that security guard decides what information to let in. Let's say I tell your bouncer these cognitive biases. Now your bouncer will decide, do I let this in or do I not? But majority of the information gets through the bouncer in a subliminal way that you're not even aware of. The bouncer doesn't even know that this information is going in. And those are the cognitive biases right there. It's so powerful that once you see how they harness and how they work together to emulate the Lollapalooza effect, you will be amazed of how crazy our own brain works, how the world works, how marketing works, how psychology works, how everything really is, and how they're everywhere and how you didn't even know they existed a couple of days ago. But like I said, I'm only looking for like the 0.001%. For my program aware, it's still 1%. But this one, it's even more narrow. It's even more snitched, more specified, okay? Because it's going to be a lot more concrete, a lot like, okay guys, we're going to be talking about this, and this is exactly how it works. Within the program, I have how Amazon makes billions of dollars using these cognitive biases. Billions, that's 1,000,000 times 1,000. Alright? And it's even how I have you listening right now. It's even how I got people to buy my other program. It's even how you bought the clothes you're wearing right now. It's even how you respect your parents. It's even how you're part of a religion. It's even part of how you listen to the education system, what they've told you to do. It's even how you went to college. It's everywhere. I just can't emphasize enough on how relevant it is and how unaware really people are about them. Okay? But I want you to know this stuff. Really. And you're not going to hear this stuff anywhere. I got blessed with the opportunity to know this stuff from buying a really expensive program. I paid $1,000 to get into a program, advanced marketing program, advanced business program, and they talked about this. When I knew this, it was like, bing! And you're getting this at a fraction of, you don't have to pay $1,000. You just got to pay a fraction of that. How much easier do you want it? The leverage is insane. I'm putting it not just in marketing because I learned it in marketing, but this is really human psyche, human misjudgment of how our brain works, why it works that way, and what you can do to stop it. And the stuff that's going on relevant every day. From the people you interact with, to the ads you see on TV, to how you perceive yourself, to the foods you eat. Very powerful stuff. So, to give an overview of what these cognitive biases are, subliminal messages within your own brain that cause human misjudgment, that make you lose at life if you don't suppress them, if you don't aware and wipe them out. These biases make you the loser to your own brain. And that is something you want to avoid. You want to be in control. You want to be aware of your own brain. You want to be the master of yourself, okay? Remember, the quality of your life depends on the quality of your consciousness. Dr. Heisenberg said that in the book Flow, and I couldn't agree anymore. Couldn't have said it better myself. And once you understand these cognitive biases, your consciousness will skyrocket. Your awareness will skyrocket. Okay? So if you're really interested, maybe that 0.001%, take a look into this. Ask me questions before, if you have a little curiosity, which is one of the cognitive biases. If you're a little curious and you want to know what's going on, feel free to message me or just hop in right now, because I'm not going to have it at this price forever. Once I see the balls rolling on this, this is how this is how the world works, okay? You can't hate me. So if you're watching this right now, take advantage of it. Do not be a fool. Don't be the person that sets it tomorrow. Like Mark Twain said, don't leave for tomorrow what can be done the day after tomorrow. Basically saying, if you can do it right now, don't leave for tomorrow. Okay? So I'm really hoping I see you inside, because once you're in, it's the game changer. It's going to change. It's going to make the world your playground. You are not going to be the sucker anymore in life. Alright, guys? Very powerful stuff. I hope to see you in there. And let's get this mega awareness. Okay?